Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel, Healthy Joyful Eating. I'm Doreen, the registered dietitian, and today I'm going to make it a very special day by creating a food demonstration to all university students out there who are living alone off campus. Dear university students, you already have a lot of fears, and that might have brought a lot of tears. Being away from family, having lots of schoolwork, and possibly even being new to the city. But don't worry, I'm not here to pity. Instead, I'm here to cheer. Today, I'll be demonstrating breakfast recipes that are going to help you excel in university. So, are you ready to know what this video's topic is? Nourishing Breakfasts. Today, I will be demonstrating 3 breakfast recipes that will not only leave you feeling full, but will also take up very little of your time, and some can also be prepared ahead of time and stored in the fridge for whenever you need them. Also, stay tuned until the end of the video for a mouth-watering, satisfying, and visually appealing recipe. Alright, let's start preparing.
Hands. All you gotta do is do the scrub, 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 and a dub, dub. Just wash your hands. All you gotta do is do the scrub, 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 and a dub, dub. Just wash your hands. All you gotta do is do the scrub, 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 and a dub, dub. Just wash your hands.
Okay, I've washed my hands, I've sanitized my station, I have my clean apron on, and make sure to tie your hair back. So we'll start off by homemade almond butter. I'll start off with this recipe because I'll be using it in the 2 other recipes I'll be making today. Okay, for this recipe, you'll need 1.5 cups almonds and a pinch of salt, and it's optional, but you can also use 1 tablespoon honey or maple syrup. Next, we'll be adding the almonds into a food processor or a multi-mill attachment. And we'll be processing it continuously while stopping occasionally to allow the machine to rest and to scrape down the sides. So I've processed my almond butter and this is the way it should look. And now I'll be adding the salt. And I'll process one final time to mix the salt together. So this is the final product of my smooth and creamy almond butter. And now I will be storing it in an airtight container so that I can later use it in the 2 other recipes. Okay, for our second recipe, the salty apple cookies, you'll need 1 medium apple, 2 tablespoons almond butter, 1/8 cup nuts, and 1/8 cup seeds. And you're also going to need an empty bowl for composting. For the equipment, you're going to need a cutting board along with a damp towel to keep underneath to avoid it from moving. We'll also need a small chef knife to cut the apple. We'll need an apple corer. If you don't have access to a corer, you can also use a small knife. And we're also going to need a small table knife to spread the almond butter. So we're going to get started with cutting the apple. And we'll start by moving the apple sideways. And we're going to hold the apple with our fingers, and we're going to ensure that they're always curled inwards to avoid them from getting cut. We're going to take our chef knife, and we are going to start cutting them into thick circles. So once we're done, we are going to take our corer, and we're going to remove the inedible portion by simply pushing firmly with the corer. And we are going to remove it and place it in the compost. After we're done, we are going to take our almond butter, and using the table knife, we are going to take a portion of it, and we are going to start spreading it onto the apple slices. Once we're done, we are going to take our seeds and our nuts, and we are going to add some on top of the apple slices this way. You can use any type of seeds you would like, and any type of nuts. And the almond butter that we used here is from the recipe that we just did earlier. So you can customize this however you want. You can add anything that you would like, and this is going to be our final product. We're going to do this to all the other pieces of the apple. Okay, our final recipe is strawberry banana overnight oats. For this, you'll need 1 medium ripe banana, and we'll be mashing it, 1.25 cups almond milk, or any milk of choice. Here I use cow's milk. 1/2 cup non-fat vanilla or plain Greek yogurt, 1 cup gluten-free or normal rolled oats, 1 tablespoon chia seeds, and 10 strawberries, which we'll be dicing. And to top it off, we'll be using the almond butter that we did in a previous recipe. The equipment is also going to need, you'll also need a cutting board with the damp towel. We'll also need a wooden spoon, and we will need a fork to mash the banana. We'll need a mason jar, we'll need a bowl, and we'll need an empty bowl to compost. So first we'll start by mashing the banana. So we'll start by peeling it. We'll place it in the bowl, and we'll use our fork to mash it. After we're done mashing it, we are going to add in our milk, and we'll also add in the Greek yogurt. After we're done that, we're going to take our wooden spoon and we are going to stir until it's all thick and creamy. So this is the outcome, where it has to be thick and creamy. And after we're done this, we're going to leave it aside and we are going to start dicing our strawberries. So to dice our strawberries, we are going to take our chef knife and we are going to start by making horizontal lines in the strawberry this way. We are then going to turn it sideways with the stem facing away from us. And we are going to start by making fine lines in the strawberry. We're not chopping it, we're only making fine lines. Once we're done with that, we're going to move it sideways once again, and we are going to start chopping while ensuring that the tip of the knife is always on the cutting board and we're moving in circular direction this way. So this is going to be our diced strawberries. We are going to take the cutting board and we are going to add these to the mixture of bananas, milk, and yogurt. We're also going to add our oats. And we are going to add the chia seeds as well. So I finished dicing all the 10 strawberries, and now I'm just going to give it a quick stir to make sure that everything is mixed all together. Once I'm done, I'm going to add this mixture into 2 mason jars. So once we're done, we are going to place the lid on the mason jar, and we can refrigerate this in the refrigerator for a few days up to a week. When we are ready to eat it, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of the almond butter that we did earlier. We're going to add it to the top, and it can then be ready to be eaten. Enjoy!